Hello there. It is that time of the week again. This is Juwan, and the title of this video is My Journey to Six-Pack Abs Week 8. And today's date is January the 31st, 2011. And today I have some good news. And it's been a while since I had some really good news. But my weight is 201.5. Now, hold on a second, because if you looked at my last video, my weight was down to under 200 pounds. It was at 197 pounds. But I got some interesting stuff to talk about this video. I'll try not to bore you and make it too long. But my body fat percentage has come down. It has come down to 15.9. So that, my friend, is huge. That really puts me back on track, because I gotta tell you, for 3 weeks in a row, I was stable. I tell you, it was so frustrating. Last video was at 17.7, and the video before that was at 18, and the video before that was at 17.8. So I had stabilized for a long time, and today it has come down kind of like it used to, all the way down to 15.9. So that is fantastic. Now, some interesting things that I have to talk about. You know, I had panicked. I guess you can say I had panicked. I don't know if you want to say panic, but I guess I won't say I panicked, but I will say I made some changes. When I had back, I think it was week 6. Yeah, week 6, when I had gotten my composition done, at least my week 6 video rather, and I found out that I hadn't changed. Yes, I did make some changes, and I will tell you what I did is that the starchy carbs that I was eating, I cut it out as much as I can. The brown rye, really, I guess the real big thing, it wasn't really a lot for me to cut out, to be honest with you. What I did though is, instead of eating I was eating a cup of oatmeal for breakfast with sugar, with no protein. What I did, I think I talked about this last video, I cut it down to a half a cup of oatmeal, and instead of adding sugar, I would do no sugar. And I would also eat 8 egg whites for breakfast. And I don't think I had ate any brown rice either. And then after I had did that, I was stable again with my body fat. But the thing is, I had lost 2 pounds of fat, but I had lost about 5 pounds of muscle. At least I thought that I lost 5 pounds of muscle. So I've learned some stuff, you know, in addition to me exercising and stuff, I do studying on the internet. And I learned a lot about glycogen. And I got to tell you something, this weekend I was ravenously hungry. I just was so hungry. I couldn't stop. I couldn't control it. It wasn't a craving type of hunger. You know, if you're having craving type of hunger, that's the kind of hunger that can make you fat. And you do want to try to fight hunger to some degree. But I was ravenously hungry. And I was eating carbohydrates, you know, and I'm going to tell you, today, this morning, and last night, I was really worried. I was really feeling depressed, because I felt the weight gain. I felt it. And today I got on the scale. Let me tell you this. When I had weighed myself, on Saturday, because I took a day off on Sundays. I weighed myself on Saturday, and I was at 197 again. And then this weekend, you know, on my day off, that evening, and on my day off yesterday, I was ravenously hungry. And at the same time, I had cooked a big old thing of red beans and rice. It was brown rice. I cooked a lot of it. Brown rice with a bunch of red beans in there, and some diced tomatoes, and some cumin and some oregano. It tasted good. And I gotta tell you, I had intended to use that as a on my cardio days as something to eat right after working out so that I can fuel my muscles. That was my plan, you know, so because sometimes, because I would always be ravenously hungry on my cardio days, I always wanted to look for an alternative so I could stop eating, wanting to eat out, you know, when I come, you know, leaving the gym and seeing all of these places with food. I had made that as an alternative. Let me tell you, yesterday I ate that whole thing. Not only did I eat that whole thing, but I had also, on Saturday, I had also bought a big thing worth of bananas. It was like over 20 of them. And I ate all, I didn't eat all of them. I have 7 left. So let me tell you, in a day, a little over a day, I had ate a whole bunch of bananas. And if you know, bananas are they're not a starchy carb, but they are low glycemic and they're higher in calories compared to many other fruits. Even though they're not that high, you know, a typical banana has about 120 calories. But I was just eating them down, man. And I ate all of the red beans and rice in less than 2 days. And so I had felt bad. You know, I had really felt bad, and I knew that I had gained weight. I mean, I felt it after the day. I felt it this morning, and I was like, oh man, I done gained some fat, you know. But and I weighed myself today. You know, he weighed me before I got my body fat test. I weighed myself like, oh my God, I'm up to 201.5. You know, just Friday I was at 197, and today, Monday, I was at 201.5. Like, oh my goodness, I gained just from eating that brown rice and stuff. Not really anything unhealthy like pizza or fast food, but bananas and brown rice. Let me tell you what happened. Apparently what it seems to me is that when I had cut out almost all of the starchy carbs the week before, I didn't lose muscle. I lost the glycogen. And actually when you lose all of that glycogen, that does put you at risk at losing muscle tissue. So what I learned is that, well, number one, you got to listen to your body. And I didn't do anything wrong yesterday and Saturday evening. I was listening to my body. Like I said, I was ravenously hungry. Okay, and apparently my body needed all of that brown rice and the beans and bananas, because all it was wanting to do was put all of that glycogen back into my muscles, which is a good thing, because if your muscles stay depleted of glycogen for a long period of time, you're going to start to actually lose the muscle tissue. So apparently when I went down to 197, I had lost about 5 pounds of muscle. I didn't really lose muscle. I had lost the muscle glycogen, and I was at risk of losing muscle. But now, not only have I gained that muscle back, and in a period of 2 days, from putting all of that glycogen back into my muscles, but I actually gained 2 pounds of muscle from all that working out I've been doing, and it's showing. I mean, maybe you can't see it. I haven't stood back yet. I will in a minute, but I am getting stronger. I went from 162 pounds of lean, which I was at last week, to 169 pounds of lean. Okay, so not only did I restore the glycogen and restored my muscles, but I've gained 2 pounds of muscle from all of the weightlifting that I've been doing. So that is great. Now, I've lost less than a pound of fat, and I believe that maybe I overindulged a little bit too much, and I bet I could have actually lost a little bit more fat, but I don't care, because I lost about a pound of fat anyway, and as long as that body fat is coming down, that's all I care about. It's down to 15.9, so we are back on track. Now, I'm learning a lot, and I will tell you, when I stand back, you are not going to see much of a difference as far as looks is concerned from last week. I can tell you that, and that's because I haven't lost much fat. Okay, and right now, I'm because of my body fat being the way it is, you're not going to see that much of a difference in muscle, even though I think I can. I don't know if it's just me and my biceps and my chest, you know. But the point is, I am learning from this experience, and I hope through these videos you are too. So I am very happy and excited. I gained the muscle back. I learned more about glycogen, and this lesson is really going to help me with my health state. And I will also tell you this, that I was really thinking about just taking a week off and just sitting back, because I was feeling a little upset, like, oh my goodness, this is tough, you know. But now that I got the results today, I am just I am just re-energized, and I'm just going to keep going at this thing. I know that it's going to take a lot longer to have those six-pack abs that I talk about, but that's all right, because little by little it's going to come. You know, I don't know how many videos it's going to take for me to get that six-pack, but I'll keep doing them until it happens. You can guarantee that. So that is my story for today. Let me go ahead and stand back and show you. This is the front, side, back. There we go. So I still have a long way to go, but that's okay, because I'm going to keep going until it gets there. Thank you for watching my video, and have a great day.